My name is Jose Trujillo. I'm a fine art artist. I'm coming to you from a corner of my art studio. Today I'm going to make a little short video. Very short one, okay? Because I've been making them like 10 minutes long. I know they're long for me. My boys. This one, I just made a video about being unique. Oh, you got to be unique and blah, 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 blah. That's not true, okay? Here's another misconception. You got to be elegant. You got to be elegant. I don't know how many artists. I did that. You see, elegant comes in different ways, right? People tell you, oh, you got to be elegant in order to sell your work and market yourself really well. Yes, it plays a part in there, but it's not as big as people make it to be or how you might imagine it to be. And it doesn't deserve that much attention as you may give it. Because I gave it so much attention. I saw artists who gave it attention and nothing happened. Because things don't happen that way. Things happen with cojones and effort. You have to have effort. There needs to be effort. Whatever effort is for you. Effort may be time. Effort may be this. Effort may be thinking outside the box. But it's effort. You got to get out of your comfort zone. Effort may be picking up the phone and calling places. Effort may be going knocking on places. Effort looks in... It's not singular. It's not just one way. Effort looks in, it's in different ways. But if it feels uncomfortable, it's effort. Okay, so the idea of being elegant. So many people have this idea. I don't know why. I think I have an idea. Maybe because we saw, we read books about famous artists, or we saw artists, and we keep comparing. It's like you want to be a dancer, and all you do is compare yourself to Michael Jackson. And I'm not talking about the dance moves, I'm talking about everything. Like, all of a sudden you're like walking around with a glove, That's cool and everything. But if you're here, it's kind of difficult to gauge, Maybe you're not understanding that Michael Jackson didn't just look cool, he had some of the best dancing trainers in the world. And maybe he danced, 12 hours a day, practice, And maybe he had a crazy diet, and maybe blah, 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 blah. And, I'm just giving an example. You have to see the whole picture. It's not just one thing again, right? It's not, if I'm elegant, all of a sudden, I don't know how many shows went horrible. Dozens of shows that I've attended, because everybody had the idea that you had to be elegant. And I mean horrible, meaning that no press, no long-term, right? If you follow my videos, you understand the long-term and the short-term. No press, right? No publicity and no money. No short-term and no long-term. Because everybody was trying to be elegant. Okay, so here's the thing. And there's nothing wrong with being elegant. But it's not one thing. It's a multitude of things, right? You have to dial all of them. You have to dial them in. And you have to dial the most important ones first, right? The most important ones being the how to sell the work, so that we can repeat the process, so that next time, now you can have those gold foil business cards, or or those really nice frames. But maybe the first shows, you don't have nice frames. Maybe you just have thick gallery canvas, and you sell those, and then maybe you go for the floater frames. And you see where I'm going at? It's a progression. It just doesn't happen right off the bat. And it doesn't happen because you're lacking the resources or the income. It's a progression because then you'll know what to do next. Maybe you realize you didn't need frames because your art looks great with those 4 or 5 inch thick, gallery wrap canvases. I don't know. I do some of those like that. Anyways, just because you present your artwork and yourself in an elegant way, I see that a lot happening on Instagram, doesn't mean that's going to help you. Or it doesn't mean it's going to help you tremendously. It might help you, but it comes down to the 80-20. Those of you who understand a little bit about business or marketing or whatever in your career, you'll know what I'm talking about here. And if you don't, bear with me. The 80-20 rule talks about 80% of your gains, right, of your profits, whatever that is, whether it's publicity or income, comes from 20% of your efforts. So you got to focus on those 20% of your efforts. And what is that? Where do you focus the most? And most of us tend to focus a lot on the shell. Elegance, the the artist statement, the great photographs, the gold foil, I don't know, frames, and we focus on all this stuff when really that may not be your 20%. If that's your 20% and it's working for you, don't listen to me. That's your 20%, but that's not everybody's 20% of effort, right? The main things are just a few. You got to find those and you got to dial in before you do any of the other stuff, before you do the really nice. And it comes in two ways. You're either trying to be very elegant or you're trying to be very minimalist hip. I've seen it both ways. I don't know why, but I've taken both routes. Most photographers have like these little business cards. They're like, here's my business card, you know. Artists tend to do that too. I don't know, don't do that, you guys. I don't know how you at the time that it took you to design that business card and then send it to, I don't know, Fiverr or someone else to create a logo or whatever. You could have already made another painting, or you could have dialed in to the nitty gritty, to that 20%. I don't want to confuse you. Anyways, but elegance is important. Yes, you want to be clean. You want to present your work clean. You want to present yourself, you know, as a successful artist. But that is not the thing that will make you or break you. It adds to it. But find the things that really are important and focus all of your energy on those. The other ones, you can wait, or they don't take first, second, or third place in your to-do list, in your tasks. And don't make that mistake. I certainly have. A lot of artists did. And we paid the price for it. You pay the price by prolonging the time you hit market. And I'll make another video explaining what that is for those of you who didn't get that one. My name is Jose Trujillo. I'm a fine art artist. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time. Bye-bye.